Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for another episode of our NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Fight to the Top career mode. I believe today we're on episode number 13 already, which is wild. So let's take a look at the standings. Alright, let's see. Standings. So, Busch Series, of course, we're very far behind. Doesn't matter. Modifieds, we are 377 ahead. And the trucks were 210 behind Bobby Hamilton. So, trucks, we still have a shot at the championship. And today we have New Hampshire. And we're going to have to race Truck Series at Las Vegas. No way we can't. I don't care about signing autographs. No way we can't go in and do the Truck Series. As much as I'd love to do the Busch Series, try to get another win there. I think Dover is probably a decent track for us. I don't think it'd be smart to skip the Truck Series, right? We're trying to go for the championship in the series. I think in today's video we can do 2 truck races. I mean, right here we're racing New Hampshire. I am very confident in my ability to win New Hampshire and try to gain some points over Bobby Hamilton, right? We need to beat Bobby Hamilton. We have to finish ahead of him. In every race, every situation, Bobby Hamilton has to be the guy to beat. Right? There's no way we can win the championship by finishing behind Bobby Hamilton. And that's exactly what happened at Richmond. We were in a solid spot and we lost the race in a pit road. Bobby Hamilton. New Hampshire is a track that I feel like I'm very good at. And we'll see. Again, New Hampshire's been a track I've always been good at. So, I always like winning New Hampshire. It's always nice to win your home track. So, of course, New Hampshire is the closest track to me. And it is the only NASCAR track I've ever been to. I think second closest is Watkins Glen. And then Dover.
EA Sports welcomes you to...
I think it's in that order. But I mean, obviously, of course, the next closest tracks to Connecticut. So, I think if NASCAR goes to Montreal, I think that would be like second or third closest, or third or fourth closest. I know it's the closest F1 track, but yeah, let's see what we can do here. Again, New Hampshire, track I'm good at, track I've been to. I've walked down that pit road and we got a caution. I walked down that pit road once, that was fun. That was a good time. Who crashed back here? Wow. Right. I don't think you pit here. I think it's way too early in the race. For some reason, the game's not taking away laps under caution. Oh, we got another caution. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Lap 4. Try again. I do wish the Truck Series was racing on It'd be cool to see all 3 series. I've seen the trucks twice when I was quite young, quite a little child at the time. 2007. I've seen trucks. I think 7 and 8. And then, yeah, I've seen those, and then I've seen Xfinity, which at the time was Nationwide series. I think it was Nationwide for both those years. I've seen that. And then Cup was 2008, 2009. No, I didn't see. I never seen Xfinity until last year. That's right. I never saw that series. Forgot last year was the first one I went to, because I'm pretty sure the way the schedule worked was that Cup went twice and the other 2 series went once each. Trucks went in the fall, and Busch, Nationwide, Xfinity, whatever the hell you want to call it, went in the summer. And I never went to the summer races on the Saturday until last year, because I would go in the fall. I used to go in the fall. I've been to more summer New Hampshire races, but those few years were fall races. My grandma had tickets like every year. The fall races, so those years, like either she would go, my parents would go, or somebody else would go. But I remember going those years. So 7 and 8, I went in the fall. 9, 13, I went in the summer only to Cup. And then last summer, I went to Xfinity Cup. So, yeah, I've seen 2 truck, 4 Cup, 1 Xfinity. So, we go in this summer. Looking forward to that. Last year we went, obviously, I was like, I gotta see Kevin Harvick race for the Cup Series. So, we went to that, and then once the schedule came out, I was like, hey, we should go again. So, we went for the schedule to drop. Once it dropped, we bought the tickets.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
I don't have any damage to repair. Give me a turn of winch. See what we can do here on the pits. I feel like I tell the same exact story every time I'm racing Hampshire in any video game, but I do remember, not thinking of the races that I remember like going to. Let's pick something memorable from them. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the 2 truck races. Oh my god! This thing was sliding out of control coming out of the pits. That's not good. I don't remember the 2 truck races, I just know that I went to them. I don't have a memory of them for whatever reason. I remember sitting in the seats watching them, and I like remember things around it, but the actual racing, I can't remember a single thing from it. Yeah, I remember like a lot of the stuff going around to all the, when NASCAR used to have a lot of things set up at the tracks for fans to go to. I remember going to those, buying a lot of different die-cast cars. My grandparents had a RV that we went, so I remember just sitting at the kitchen table in the RV just with a shit ton of die-cast cars. So I remember that, but the truck races themselves I don't remember. 2007, I do remember wanting to go to the Cup race because I mean we were there the day before. It's the first race I ever went to, and I really wanted to go to it. And my grandma's like, "Oh, we have a surprise for you." And I was like, "Oh, you know, my mind, little kid, I'm going to the Cup race." Her surprise was my parents were coming to New Hampshire to go to the Cup race. So, yeah. Yeah, that was good. I was so thrilled as a child to be driving home the day that the Cup race is going on. Yeah. First Cup race I did go to was the next year, 2008. That was Kyle Busch was like gonna kill it that year in Chase and crashed in the back straight. I do remember that because I was sitting like right about there in the grandstands on the side, looking across the track, seeing Kyle Busch spinning. I was disappointed because I had Kyle Busch at the time. Basically for me, like in drivers, I always like Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick. My whole time liking NASCAR drivers. Those are always my favorite too. But I did like some other drivers along the way, and I liked Kyle Busch that year. So I think every kid liked whoever had M&Ms in their room. I think every kid liked that car. To be fair, but yeah, I liked Kyle Busch, and he was spinning through that back straight area. 2009, I remember going to that. That was Joey Logano's first win, and it rained. Jeff Gordon was second. Going to that race with Jeff Gordon fans was fun. That was a good walk out of the track. 2013, doing all the. How did I get villain points? I didn't even hit anybody, did I? Whatever. Yeah, 2013, going to all the hospitality stuff. Seeing Carl Edwards at the hospitality was cool. What else was there? Oh, we got to get on the pits. That was fun. Walk down those. And
the Old Spice Speedway is
just seeing a
proud to
random
present today's
one.
running of the Cherry Blood.
Brian Vickers is a very random driver to see win. And then I didn't go again until 2023. So last year, which we had a whole hour-long video on that. But that race was. I mean, obviously I went to both races, so going on Saturday to the Xfinity race was wild. It was super hot. So, yeah, it was just so hot that day. Going to the limited things that were there, they definitely had way less than I remember, going, even 2013, but definitely going 7, 8, and 9. Like, definitely had a little less stuff set up, but again, it was cool seeing all the 75th anniversary things. The whole setup for all of that. That was awesome to see. One thing I thought was cool that I kind of realized once I got home was the Toyota setup, because Toyota always does setups at the tracks. They always have, and I have they put cutouts of all the drivers, right? All the Toyota drivers, they have cutouts set up at the track, and everybody can go get their picture next to the cutout of drivers. So I got a picture next to Ty Gibbs' cutout, which is kind of cool. And obviously Ty Gibbs is my favorite driver now. Kevin Harvick's retired, so having that picture is kind of cool. But the cool thing about it is looking back at old pictures. I have like a photo album that's. I was looking through stuff in my closet. I probably set up this video, to be fair. And I found the photo album, and it had pictures from when I went in like 2007, 2008, whatever year. It had to be 8, maybe even 2009. I don't know. Those different years. But I had pictures with cutouts of the drivers back then. So it's kind of cool to see that, like, from then getting pictures, the Toyota driver cutouts of probably Kyle Busch and maybe Joe Logano. And then to see that now, like going back, that was kind of cool. So that was from the Saturday. Again, it was super hot that day. Did a lot of the. We got like some of those cooling towels. My mom especially was just like not feeling the heat. And I didn't enjoy it, but she was definitely struggling the most with it. But besides the heat aspect of the race, oh boy, it was quite fun, with that. You know, we did a lot of the looking at the merchandise haulers and stuff that day, and then it started to rain when we left the track. Seeing the haulers, we were supposed to see the modified race, but where we were staying was so far like away from the track, and it was super dark. It was getting dark, and everyone was hot, so we didn't see the modified race, which is fine because it ended up starting to rain. So we've seen all the haulers leave the track because it's raining, hanging out underneath one of the merchandise haulers for a few seconds that are not the team merchandise haulers, just the track itself hauler, hanging out at that for a second. So it was kind of fun, just that. Then of course it rained Sunday, so there wasn't a cup race. So that was a real fun day, just hanging out in the hotel and doing absolutely nothing. And of course then I go into the cup race, and it was just, or Monday going to the cup race. It was cool going to a Monday race. Little different than normal, but nonetheless very cool. And again, it was fun to also be sort of involved in planning of it, right? Planning, this is what we're doing. I was the one that said, "Hey, let's go to a NASCAR race," right? So I think that was a real fun part of last year. Obviously, the ones that I was younger, like it was sort of like, "Oh, this is what we're doing." So to be like, "Hey, let's do this," paying for part of it, obviously, is kind of cool to be like more involved with that, right? So yeah, all of that, all in all, it was just really fun. I'm really looking forward to this year. We're only, by the time this video goes out, just about a little over a month away, which is wild to think about. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Alright, so this race, we've absolutely dominated it. And Old Spice is a track that super good at. It's only 5 laps. I think I picked a very short percentage of the race to be Cherry Blossom 100 Old Spice. Solid win. Again, we've dominated this track, or we've dominated this series. It hasn't really been close. I mean, I think I've won all but one race that I've entered. The stats will show that I lost 2 because I did skip a race, so that will hurt your overall standing or your stats. But you know, so you got Las Vegas for the trucks, followed by California for the trucks. Ooh. Then we don't have a truck. Then we got Texas with the trucks. Martinsville with the trucks. And then Phoenix with the trucks. Darlington with trucks. And Homestead. So, I mean, we got a pretty solid group of tracks. That makes sense. We just did New Hampshire, so that'd be the beginning of the Cup chase, right? I don't know why Las Vegas is here, but California. So we got California and Las Vegas. We'll probably do both those races in the next episode. But with that, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.